Everyone, this is Tanya here with the Memory Lane Keepsakes, and welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful that you have chosen to click on this video today. I am back with another creation for Crack the Vault 2026 collab for the month of February, and I am calling this video Love and Chocolate. So February is a really special month for me because I also celebrate my birthday for the month of February. Yes. So I'm excited to share with you what I created. But before I do, this collaboration is hosted by Poetspice here on the YT. And all the other talented ladies will be in the description box. So make sure you definitely go and show them some crafty love as well. So let's go ahead and dig on into what I created. So I have used all these things from my vault. This is my one of my all-time favorite paper pads that I bought actually from Joann's before they closed. This is the Park Lane paper here, and this paper is absolutely gorgeous. I love this cardstock paper because it has all the skin tone colors, as you can see. I ended up buying 2 of these, and I'm so glad I did. Really beautiful collection of this paper, and the paper is a good also weight as well, and it has a little bit of pattern in it. So I used that, and the one that I chose from that paper happens to be this beautiful brown chocolate color right here. I thought that was perfect for my creation, so I'm really happy about that. I also used this beautiful red. This is another Park Lane paper that I got. I used some Red Collections paper. This is a light pink color. And then I use this beautiful cream paper as well. Also in my crafty vault, I also pulled out some of these bow dies that I had. I wanted to put these to great use. And I used this item here, which I have never used before, but I'm glad I got a chance to get around to it. This happens to be the KS Craft layering dies. This is the chocolate bar. So I used this, and this die has a lot of pieces in it. It's a beautiful die set. I also pulled out my Elizabeth Craft Design Scallop Hearts die, and then I haven't used this in quite some time, and I pulled this out, which is the Honeybee Stamps. This is a beautiful collection. This is called May the Mouse. This has the stamps here and all the die cut pieces to be able to cut them all out, which is a great thing to have that makes it easy instead of fussy cutting. It saves a lot of time. And then I use my Park Lane adhesive heart gems. I also use my Distress Oxide ink, which is the Salty Ocean. I pulled out my VersaFine ink as well. This is an all go-to favorite of mine. I pulled out some different markers. I have my Noir markers, which is the Spectre Noir. This happens to be EB5, DR3, and then Cocoa. And then I also pulled out my Prism Color, which happens to be the Metallic Gold Fine Point pen. So those are the markers and pens that I use. And then of course my Belly Art Precision Craft Glue. And I also use some of my Nouveau Crystal Drops, which I haven't used in quite some time. It's been a while. So this collaboration is based off of just pulling things out in your crafty stash that you had for 6 months or longer, or something new that you've never used, to get around to pulling out those items and put them to great use. So I'm really excited again to share my creation for the month of February, and again, I am excited. So let's go ahead and get to that. Love and Chocolate is what I'm calling this creation yet again. And I decided to create a card for the month of February. Look how gorgeous. I absolutely love the way this card turned out. I layered this chocolate bar multiple times. Now the only paper I did not pull was this one right here. This happens to be a sheet of one of my Valentine's 6x6 papers. From a paper pad. I could not find that paper pad, but it was just laying around, so I just kind of grabbed this and cut this up to the size I wanted to use. And it's a beautiful print. In the background it does say Forever I Love You, and then it has my funny Valentine's. It has words like sweet, different things like that, but it's kind of covered, but that's why I shared that with you all. So this chocolate bar again has been layered. This is where I use the bow right here. This is the heart gem. I also used some gold foil paper that I did not pull also. That was some of my paper that I have from Red Collections. That's the heart right here from Elizabeth Craft Design. Then I used the words from the chocolate bar as well from the KS Craft set. It says I love chocolate. And then I took the Nouveau drops and I placed that on the I love chocolate. And look how beautiful that turned out. It gave it that gloss and that extra dimension. And then I also used the Honeybee Stamps collection there. And I went ahead and stamped all my chocolate pieces. And then I colored those up. And then I did the kisses, and I stamped the kisses up here in that blue. So these are like the almond kisses, the Hershey kisses. And then the hearts in the background of this paper are already kind of like a dimensional, and it has a little glitter already on those, already on that paper print. Everything that came together so nicely. I did go ahead and use some foam dots underneath these different die cut pieces here, the pieces that I stamped and then colored them up. That's what gave it its look and all. And if I turn it this way, you can kind of see that dimension on the side. But I'm really pleased with how this turned out. And the inside, I wanted to carry that design within. So I also used, this is like something I'm loving. I also used a piece of that background, that paper, and placed that inside of my card to kind of bring the front to the inside here. I didn't stamp a sentiment. I was thinking about stamping it Happy Valentine's Day, but I chose not to do that because this video, of course, is out, you know, after Valentine's, but you still get the point of what I was trying to do for the month of February. So again, and then I did use my Inspired by Life Created by Hand, One of a Kind Art Created By. I did stamp that, and that stamp is right here. But I love it. This is my card creation for the month of February. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. And also don't forget to follow all the wonderful ladies in this collaboration. We post our videos every third Friday of the month at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you would like to play along, I hope you choose to do so. You can use the hashtag CrackTheVault2026. You all have a blessed day, and I will be back for the month of March to share my creation with you all. Bye bye.